this is TechCube, and today we will be reviewing the iPhone 13 in 2025 after I have been using it for 2 years. Obviously, when it comes to iPhone 13, to reviewing the iPhone 13 in 2025, we have to first look at the performance. As of performance, the iPhone 13 performs very well, and it's very comparable to the iPhone 16 and hopefully the 17, which will come next September, which is next month or less than a month. Obviously, the iPhone 13, we will come back to the display, but it is 60 Hz. As a 60 Hz display, it's very fluid. Obviously, I have here the iOS 26 public beta installed, and yes, it made the performance a little weak, but it's still good. Like, it's not bad. Like, it made it slightly worse, but it's almost as good as it is. And iOS 18 is the worst point of comparison, since it's the most buggy iOS update in iOS history. It still performs very well. It can open apps like Instagram very fast, and the internet is not helping it, but it's still very fast. Like, when I open the Photos app, it works well. Camera works well. It all works well. Like, it so as the chip, it came with the A15. It's not the same one in the 13 Pro, but it still was very good back then, and until now it's very performant. From performance, we have to look at the software. It came with iOS 15, and it got 16, and then 17 and 18, the worst update it got, and currently I have 26, which should officially come out in September with the iPhone 17. And it should also hopefully support until 28 or even 29. So it has still 3 years ahead of it in software. As of camera, the camera, it still performs very well. It takes very good shots, and it's very good. Like, I took with it many photos. Like, we could have an example of here. This is my Instagram, if you're wondering. I post many photos there. So, for example, this is from my last trip to Liverpool. It obviously took all of those photos, and they honestly are very good. Like, very comparable to probably the 16 Pro. Obviously, the 16 Pro would be better, but this is not far. Like, this is still very good and very comparable as it comes as 2025. Like, it's still so good. And here in Instagram, it's the photos are compressed, so like, this does not give the photos enough credit, but they were. It has a very good camera. Like, it's so good until today, and it should still be a good camera for at least 1 to 2 years, almost the same as the software. As of battery life, well, unfortunately, it's not the same case. Unfortunately, the battery life here, at least the battery health, it is now I don't know where it went. Oh, the battery health, it's 88% after 2 years. Yes, I use it a little heavily, but I'm still not a heavy user of my phone. Like I have iPad also and a laptop, so not all of my work is on it. But still, I use it frequently. So yeah, after 2 years, 88%. It's not the best thing. It's definitely a little low, and as how long it lasts almost a day. At first when I got it, it used to last a day and some, but now it lasts exactly a day, or even less than a day, which is not the best. But if you get it brand new today, I think it would still be better. But it's obviously not comparable to the later iPhones because they improved the battery significantly in the 16, and the 17 should even be better. So as of battery, it's getting old, and it's not that comparable to the latest iPhone. Something else that will definitely be destroyed by the next 17 as of display is that the 17 is rumored to have a 120Hz display, but still the 60Hz here is definitely way better than a 60Hz for an Android. That's why almost no Android has 60Hz, because it was very bad on any Android, even if it's a flagship, because the iPhone is more efficient in the display. Even though it's a Samsung display. But anyways, yeah, it's still a good display. It has very good colors and it's still very good. So even when the 17 comes, yes, it will definitely be better. It will be the first base end iPhone with a high refresh hertz, but it's not going to be ProMotion. So it's still not the best Apple has, but it's definitely better than what has been in the 11 until the 13 and until the 16 also. However, as design, it's very good. Like, it probably has the best blue colors of any iPhone, of any base iPhone. It's very good as a color, and I honestly, this is one of most things that makes me not want to upgrade from this soon. So as of the color, it's very nice, it's very good, and the design, it has the older flat design, which was almost flat, like it's completely flat, not like the 15, and later was more curved design. It's still flat, but it has it's more curved from the edges. Obviously, this is not completely flat, it still has a little curve, but that's just for it to be usable. But in the 15, the curve is more visible. It's more part of the design than mainly to make the design function. It still, and compared to the 17 Slim, yeah, it's definitely not as slim as it will be, but it's definitely better as a phone than it. So, and it's still very slim. That's when you not have it in a case, but once you apply a case, which I do, it gets a little thicker, but honestly, it has to get thicker, because if you don't, when your phone could break. But some people know how to take care of it still. But honestly, I don't prefer not using a case. As of connectivity, it has 5G, which makes it still a very good option to buy. But what makes it a bad option to buy, it is the lightning port. Yeah, it's not ancient by today's standards, but it's definitely getting old. And definitely USB-C is way better. Like this is an example of a USB-C product. A Bluetooth speaker from JPN, the Go phone, which I will do a review on later. However, despite that, still the Lightning port works well for just the charging purposes. As of transferring data, the iPhone is not really the most seamless in transferring data, so even if it had USB-C, which the base iPhones do, it's not the best thing. And even the USB-C in the base iPhones of today, they have 2.0 speed, so it's mainly the shape that's different, Type-C, but it's not with the speed of Type-C. It's still lightning speed, which may sound fast, but it's definitely old, definitely slow by today's standards. And the Bluetooth, it has Bluetooth 5.2, which is old as today's standards, but it's still good. And it has Wi-Fi 6, not very old, but it's definitely older than the newer 6E and the 7 standards, but it's still very advanced. As of the other features, obviously if you want more advanced cameras, you go to the newer models, but the camera is still good, and the display is still decent. Its biggest issues are mainly the connectivity of the Lightning, which is a little old, and the battery life, which is starting to be weak compared to the newer iPhones, even if you buy the brand new. Last thing, when it comes to the price and value, it is currently 30,000 EGB, and in the UK it's approximately £500, I guess, or 450 if you can find a good discount on it. As of value, it's still one of the best value iPhones until today. Probably later on the 16 will become better value, but today it's the 13. It's better value than the newest 16e, which honestly it's the worst value iPhone I have ever seen. It's definitely way better than its predecessor, the iPhone SE, but still not good value. Like it definitely is better in the connectivity, but as of camera, it's worse. It has one camera, and yes, the one camera it has is better than the wide camera here, but honestly, two cameras is the least you could buy a phone with today. One camera is honestly very very weird. That's why I think honestly the 17 Slim won't really succeed. It's very slim than needed, and it's definitely has a bad battery, and it's honestly not good value. Like having only one camera being more expensive than the base, but still not as good as the Pro and the Pro Max, makes it honestly the worst phone in the upcoming lineup. So the 13 still stands as probably the value king in the iPhone world. But obviously if you look at other Androids with the same price range of it today, they have better value, but honestly not in the same quality as the iPhone 13. So it's probably the best value phone in 2025, in my opinion. If you think any other than that, fine, I don't mind, but that's what I think. And if you enjoyed this review, you could leave a like to the video, and if you want to see more content like this, which is short and very good quality and honest, you could subscribe to this channel. So please subscribe to TechCube and see you in the next video.